Okay, let's have a blick in the future. I'm a magician, and we talk about what probably will happen to German politics. So here we see the percentage of people, or the view of the people who they want for chancellor. Surprisingly much for Friedrich Merz, but honestly, I don't know much people who like him. Even people who voted for the party for years don't like him. More Robert Habeck, he only got 11% for his party. Scholz still 19%. What the hell? And this is basically the people who vote AfD, I assume. Yeah, Robert Habeck is the most liked person. Weidel 20%. What the hell? But yeah, they think Merz is the best person for the job. Let's see about that. It will be probably a great coalition. Yeah, let's get on this. Like AfD and CDU won't happen, and yeah, the three parties also not, because they don't need it, right? And we just had three parties, so probably GroKo, and honestly, it will be focused on the past. Everyone hated the Ampel, the former government, but they made great reforms about Krankenhaus, legalizing marijuana, the German ticket, what else they wrote? Reform that's now affected now for the voting system. The CDU never wanted that, and we are already speculating in my family what changes will come. My dad thinks the German ticket will be cancelled, which is just stupid. I mean, why do you hate so much? You say you're progressive and you don't need every other party like the Greens forbid stuff. No, you do. You hate on weed. You hate on the German ticket. We need it. Those are good reforms. You hate on the reform of the election because it cuts your power. Because we had the biggest parliament, second biggest after China, because you were sticking to your power. Jesus. Yeah, those were back, by the way, for two comments already. Of course, four. Coalition wise, my projection and what will happen with future projects and the general tendency. And then we have basically the extreme in the moment, AfD 20%. When you put the left on it, which a lot of people do, I'm not too sure about it. At least now, it used to be very radical or more radical. Let's see how they do now after BSW left and others. Let's just put them together. Someone did at ZDF in a commentary, and BSW is definitely left extreme with tendencies of the far right, very weird if you're not German. And yeah, they have over 30 something percent more powerful than the CDU. They will probably never govern together, but those are the parties who don't believe in democracy too much. Together they have more than CDU, or more than double than SPD, and more than 3 times the Greens. That's concerning. We have the extreme in our parliament now, like Europe has it already in some governments. So we have to be so careful. And you have to be careful. You want to be a Democrat. I understand myself as a Democrat. And I fight for my democracy, whatever that means, I guess. And I don't care about my country too much. I don't hate it. I like it. Some parts, at least, definitely. But I fight for my democracy. I'm a Democrat. I love the right to vote. I did it. It was so hard this time, and so many people can't. So don't throw this away. I'm in a country right now in Vietnam where they can't vote. The democratic people get put in jail, get in other countries killed Why do you want to vote for that, to take that away from you? So please, fourth comment, all the Democrats unite. This is not the time anymore to hate on each other with CSU hating the Greens. Fick Markus Söder, what the fuck? Or battling about minority issues. We have to unite now. Now is the time for unity against the fascism, against the extremism. And then we can see, but don't fight each other. They will only benefit from that. Wenn zwei sich streiten, freut sich der Dritte. And if two Democrats, normally it's not Democrats, but let's say if two Democrats fight, the third person as an extremist will cheer. It will just be bigger and bigger until we don't have a choice anymore. Like we get overwhelmed like that happened before 1933. I don't think that will happen too soon, but I'm worried, and every Democrat should be worried since yesterday with Europe and the world. So stop fighting each other, please. Please don't. We have other issues now. We can fight later if you want. I don't need to fight other Democrats. Maybe about certain issues, but let's unite. Why don't we unite against the big fascism at our doorstep? Hello?